little Funkaholics. I'm the Funkaholic.
And I'm Punkaholic too.
How y'all doing? Probably better.
Good, I hope.
Probably better than me. I don't know where that came from. I completely forgot. Almost, I couldn't tell you my name right now. I have been flittering around the house trying to put new pops up and take old pops down and picking my favorites. Aww. Did you want to pick some favorites?
Mine.
We know who your favorites are. We'll let you say it.
Godzilla.
And no, there was not a new Godzilla this year, as far as I know.
Next year.
Actually, you did get new Godzillas this year, but they weren't pops. They were NECA. Okay. So, I have
just a few.
A few, yeah. They're all over the kitchen table.
One or two, maybe.
Yeah. I have all these categories, and I know I'm going to look at a pop and say, what the hell did I have this pop for? I don't know. But I think I'll just get going. It's going to be a long video, so get yourself a beverage and some
beer
chips.
Too.
No beers, nope, not in front of me. But, yeah, just enjoy. Now, some of these pops you may have just seen. Some of them you may have missed the video and not seen. Some of them, we're on our way. So, the first pop I want to show you, it would have been hard last month. Well, not last month. The month before last. We're only one day away from last month. Welcome to 2019.
Yep.
January 1st, 2019. The year of the peaches. The end peaches.
I never heard of a fruit.
It's the year of the peach.
Supposed to be animals.
Oh, year of the animals? Okay.
That's the Chinese. They don't have no fruit.
The Chinese have no fruit. You're an ass. Do they have an ass?
No. It's a fruit.
A month ago. Are you done? Okay. A month ago, I would have had a lot of trouble telling you exactly what my favorite diamond collection pop was. But then this guy came up on the pop-up shop, and I think it was the 12 Days of Christmas.
I think so.
No, it wasn't. It was before that. But anyways, I did not even get up that day. It was at 11 o'clock. You know how they do that. And so no, I missed it and didn't find out about it until like the next day, and I was heartbroken. You've got my hair with you, whatever it is you're doing down there. It's not like they can't see you do it. You're on camera.
Where did your soda pops down there that you give me?
I'm not giving you anything to throw down there. I'll give you, so you got some room?
There's room there.
I'm sorry, I know. My New Year's resolution, besides losing weight, was to try to shut this one up. But it ain't gonna work.
Nope.
So when this diamond pop came up, diamond collection came up, I thought, I'm gonna have to get it on the secondary market. But I persevered. I did some wheeling dealing, and I got it. And it is Jack Skellington and Zero. This is Diamond Collection, and of course they only did his face, his hands, and his dog. So if I move it around there, you see it sparkle just a little? Yeah. I don't care. They could have put one sparkle on his non-existent nose, and I still would have wanted him because he's so special. I love him. And I love this. It's going to take them some to outdo
Jack.
Mr. Jack right here. Okay, now I'm just going to go from here all the way around, my hair back. Okay, this is my favorite pop. And you know what? These are pops I own. I mean, some of these pops would be different, but I only took ones I own because those are really the only ones I can speak of with any intimacy. I like that word. That's the word for January 2019. Intimacy. Okay, so this is Barnes and Noble exclusive. And he is the man who created the whole world that is Game of Thrones. And his name is George R.R. Martin. And he's brilliant. And I really can't wait to get into the show. I know I'm a little late to the party. It's a story of my life. But George R.R. Martin certainly deserves a lot of credit for giving so many people in so many different mediums. Obviously, I'm stuttering now too. Obviously, books, TV, movies, he's touched them all and left them better than they were when he got there. So yeah, George R.R. Martin. This is going to be my favorite, there I am, my favorite set of T-shirt and Pop. I have most of them. And can I be swayed because it's from a certain collection? Yes, I can. However, it is what it is. And if it's what? And if it's the best, then it's the best. So, my favorite T-shirt box set with a Pop collection set, is Sirius Black.
Just go with it.
As a dog. And a T-shirt. That is mine. And just to add a little bit of a cherry on top, he's flocked. This is possibly one of my favorite Pops of all time. You know, I'm kind of fickle. It comes and it goes, but Sirius to me is so important because he was so important to Harry, and Harry lost him. But I think there's still plenty of people who are looking over Harry, and he's probably looking over a few his own self right now. You can put that inside so it doesn't get smushed and or lost. Okay, so as long as we are on the subject of flocked Pops, I have a tie in that category. And both of them are in the Harry Potter universe. I was so happy because I could not find this one anywhere. This is the woofer from Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. And if you don't look quick, you'll miss them. There weren't enough beasts in, oh wait, no, this is Fantastic Beasts. Yeah, you still only saw this, what, Fantastic Beasts? You saw this one a little longer. He was perched on a tree and you probably thought he was an owl, but he's a woofer, which probably means he's an owl. But, he's just beautiful. He's adorable. He was hard for me to get. I would have been more than happy to pay for him on Kohl's website. I never could catch him. He'd be there. I had the placeholder marked. He'd be there, but then you couldn't put him in your cart. Little did I know that he would be on the Funko shop site. He's still there as far as I know. I looked the other day. You can still buy him, I think. But he's just not the same because that one is just special. But he is definitely a special Pop. Now he has kind of a second or third or fourth cousin over here that he is tied with, and that is Hedwig. The flocked Hedwig from GameStop. My suggestion for you is whenever you go into GameStop, I can't talk today. I've got a lisp all of a sudden. My suggestion for you is, if you ever go into GameStop and you want to get a hold of a pop you know in your heart is going to be hard to get, see if it's a pop they have, you can pre-order it from them. I pre-ordered this. I just so happened to ask, you know, they were telling me what the Harry Potter pops were. I already had most of them. But then she said the magic words. Oh, there's a flocked Hedwig. Bill, did you hear that?
That sucking her in.
Oh, sucked me in like a vacuum cleaner and a piece of dust. And I was like, I'm paying full price. I'm gonna pay it off. There's no way they can say, oh, we didn't see your order. Yeah, you did, because I got a receipt for full payment. But it was no problem whatsoever. I went in when I heard they were in the store, or somebody had gone in the store and gotten theirs, and they looked and they said, oh yes, we do have yours. And they went in the back and they got it and they brought it. And I've barely been out of its sight at all. Hedwig. And you know, this is, if you don't want a spoiler for the beginning of book 7 and the beginning of movie 7, you done, your ears are clogged up. Hedwig gets killed off first. He is the first one. JK. Okay. I feel better. This this interesting looking little crabby guy, Tomatillo. He is my favorite Disney pop of the year. And you know, they made the box as stupid as they possibly could, because you have to see him upside down unless you want to see him like that. I don't know. Don't ask me. I didn't design the box. But he is beautiful. Mine doesn't close over here for some reason, probably because he's so damn heavy. And this is, you know, actually this is the regular one. I do have the glow-in-the-dark from the, probably SDCC. It's either that or ECCC. And I have that one too. But I was able to grab this one quickly because they're all in my room of piled pops. That's what it's called now. It's not my collecting room. It's called the room o' piled pops. Not even of. The room o' piled pops. Say it.
Trash pile of pops.
There you go. You know what? While you're asleep, I'd hate to be you right now. Okay, we are coming across my favorite person and animal 2-pack, which actually probably represents one of mine and certainly your favorite movies of the year of 2018. And it is called Dinos Nerdry and the Dilophosaurus. And this is a wonderful 2-pack. It was another one of those that I happened to see when I was window shopping that you could pre-order, and I did, and I'm so glad I did. I don't know if you can still get him or not, but he just made a very nice addition to my Jurassic Park Fallen Kingdom pop. And so yeah, and also, even though a lot of people just hated the movie, they had issues.
That's not an important kingdom.
Fallen Kingdom. Oh no, this is Jurassic Park. I'm an idiot. Okay. This was a well-loved movie from what, 1995?
Somewhere around
I don't remember. But doesn't matter. It's here now. So yes, this is a very nice collect. I like it. Okay, we all have to have a favorite 6-inch pop, don't we? You know, I brushed these off. I have got dust just flying. It's like nuclear fallout. It's just flying everywhere. Now, I'm not only using this as my favorite 6-inch pop, but I'm also using it to let you know that finally finally, in 2018, 2 of the Harry Potter characters got pops that made sense, that made them the whimsical people that they were, especially Ron. Now, Hermione, they caught her perfectly in the pop where she's trying to do the potion that ends up turning her into a cat, which they also had, well, at least her head, into a cat. Those 2 pops are just precious. I love those pops. However, this is a 6-inch, and it is Ron Weasley playing wizard chess. Don't play wizards on my chest. I'm losing it big time. Ron is one of those characters that is in the middle. Obviously, Harry's the star, Hermione's the really, really smart one, and Ron is neither the star nor the smart one, but he's actually the funny one. And don't we all want to marry the class clown when they grow up and become this? I'm kidding, you know I love you.
I know.
And I know you weren't the class clown, you were way too quiet. But this is my favorite 6-inch completely. Oh, my favorite 10-inch. I won't bring it in here, I'll just tell you. So my favorite 10-inch just happens, you know what? That may not have, yeah, no it did. My favorite 10-inch is also in the Wizarding World. And he's not in the Harry Potter Wizarding World, but he is on the other side, but still in the same universe as Harry Potter, and he is called the Niffler, and he's 10 inches of absolute whimsical fun. He will get out of there, I know, someday, and take my rings right off my hands, or take my necklace that my son bought me.
Anything shiny.
Anything shiny. We have no gold here, so we have no problems with that. So, I'm going to go into, I have 2. Can you pick all those up, please? Are they okay?
Yeah.
So I have 2, oh no, I have 1. I had these in order. Are they all okay?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure? Okay. Okay, so, okay. This is from my favorite 1980s sitcom, Married with Children. And Al Bundy never got to be any more than he was when he graduated high school and had to hang up his football helmet and his football jersey and become a shoe salesman. And Mary, I guess, who was the head cheerleader or the slut of the school, I'm not really sure. Sometimes they're the same thing. But no, not always, not always. Anyway, his life just kind of went all berserk. And he got married, he had 2 children, and he just seems to hate everybody, and including himself. But when the rubber meets the road and everybody's together, they are a family and they do love each other. But this is number 33 at Polk High School, and this is Al Bundy. And he's the only one from the set I wanted. He was my favorite. This is from one of my favorite horror films, I believe of the 90s, early 90s. Maybe not, maybe 80s. I really don't know, and I don't care, because it's one of my favorite horror films, and yes, it's comedy horror, but when it gets scary, it really doesn't get scary, it gets more bloody. I don't know. If you're afraid of heights and falling into a fog bank, You're going to be scared. Anyways, this is David, the vampire, played by Kiefer Sutherland, who is much cuter than he is portrayed here. And this also came with the t-shirt, but I already showed you my favorite t-shirt set. But he's a great horror pop. I want to get the other one where he's just David and not Vampire David and put them together because they will look great. I just haven't had time to even look for him. And every time I go online, there's new pops. I was going to do that video too. I still may. I don't know. But I'll tell you one thing. Hit up Hot Topic because they are coming out with quick stuff. And it's there and it's gone. So, that's all I got to say about that one. Okay. This is my favorite Spider-Man. It says he's Spider-Man. He may not be actually Spider-Man. This is my favorite. He's from the Gamerverse. So he's from a game. He's my favorite Spider-Man game person. I'll just show you. He is Spirit Spider. And he glows in the dark. And he's awesome. And I love the way he looks. I'm not a gamer, nor do I play one on YouTube. But when I saw him on somebody else's site, and I thought, somebody else's channel, and I thought, oh, if I ever see that, I might pick that up. And so sure enough, I did see him, and I did pick him up. He hasn't let me down yet. And then one of my other, I don't think I have any other superheroes, because frankly, they're just not so super. No. Is there anybody under there? No. Okay. So this is my other favorite superhero, and he is Venomized, which apparently everything must be Venomized last year. Venomized Ghost Rider. William and I like the Ghost Rider movies, and since this is probably the closest to the real Ghost Rider that you get, this is my favorite. Although I must say a close second is Carnage, if he counts. If he doesn't, I didn't say that. Okay, this is the best dressed pop of the year. And the winner is Mary Poppins at the Music Hall. Isn't she beautiful? I haven't seen the movie yet. And I need to start going to the movies. I truly do. Although we did just see one that I will be writing up for tonight. And my website is doing so well. I'm so excited. So if you want to go on over to popnerdentertainment.com and sign up, I would so appreciate it. Make some comments. Say, hey, Funkaholic, you sent me from your channel, and there's going to be some movie ticket giveaways on that channel probably every month. So, yeah, there she is. Okay, my favorite, and probably Bill's favorite, action-adventure movie. Is that one of your favorites, or is it the favorite? It's my favorite. I think it's Bill's favorite action-adventure movie. And a lot of girls don't like action-adventure, but you know what? There's great-looking guys in action-adventure, isn't it true? Isn't it true?
True.
The Rock. Need I say more? I'm sorry. Get a little giddy. But also, Mr. Bruce Willis. Isn't he so fine? All bloodied up, just in his pants, and some gun. He's got a gun, and he's got a walkie-talkie. Love him. This movie also had... say it again? Say it again?
Rickman.
Alan Rickman. I'm sorry. My mind is woo. Like I said, I lost most of my oxygen over there in the
Too
corner.
many beers.
I don't drink. You tell them the truth right now.
She doesn't drink much.
I don't drink at all because I have a very addictive personality. Gee, you think? Shut up. So yes, my favorite action adventure, Supersonic Hero, right there. Now, this is from one of my favorite movies, and it is going to be my favorite glow-in-the-dark pop of the year. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. He has a great glow on him, although it's not much of coverage, but, you know, what are you going to do? I not only like because he's a glow-in-the-dark, he is the exact same sculpt as the regular, but this one is, I think, the first exclusive from Go, it's a calendar store. And they've had pops, but I think this is the very first exclusive they've had. And I went to their website. They had it on the website. Easy peasy. Okay. Now we're getting into something that is kind of falling by the wayside, although I have seen where there's some getting ready to be released. These are my favorite rock candies. Now I'm going to burp. I am just the total package today. This is my favorite single rock candy, and he is Winnie the Pooh, who has gotten himself in a little bit of trouble with the honey pot.
It's adorbs, isn't it?
What did I say?
Rock candy.
Oh, I looked down. I looked down at a real rock candy. Who the hell are you? I may take up drinking. I'm not sure, but it could be in my future.
I got an apple, whatever is in there.
What? An apple?
You know, one of those hard apples.
Oh. Ew.
5 years ago.
It's the last time we had a major drink. Okay, this is adorbs. Once again, you don't see them very often, but this one did come out this year, and it is Winnie the Pooh from Disney. It's a Walgreens exclusive, and he does have a honey pot on his head with honey rolling down his head onto his almost eye. Now, you gotta wonder if there's some bee stings in his future.
I would think so.
I'm thinking so too. Now, my favorite rock candy of the year. And you know, I do like rock candies much more than Dorbs. You know what I do like a whole lot are the 5-star. And they don't seem to be making, I mean, they just did Fortnite, but I think people have gone crazy trying to collect Fortnite because, let's face it, it's the biggest set in history. It will never end. Much like a lot of sets, but truly, Fortnite, never going to end. This is my favorite rock candy. It's a fall convention center, so fall convention exclusive, which means it could be, it's from New York Comic Con. You know, if you say woe is me one more time, you will have some woe. So, here they are. They are bloody, they are dead, and they are twins called the Grady Twins. And they reside at the Overlook Hotel featured in the movie The Shining. If you're ever so bored that you need to watch a documentary, please go on Netflix or Prime, wherever they have it, and look up the guy that did this. Look up the documentary for The Shining. It's about the carpet and just all kinds of like conspiracy theories about The Shining, the movie, and the carpet and the people, everything. It's just too weird to say anything now, but the package looks like the carpet, which looks like this in the movie. Doesn't look like that in the inside of the hotel. They actually use the outside of the hotel as the, which is the Stanley, and the inside of the hotel is, what's it called? The Timber Lodge. Mm-hmm. And that's here in Oregon, up by a mountain that people basically climb and die. Sorry. It's true. Okay. Now, I'm taking these as a set because I think they are perfect. These are two places where most people get most of their pops, and they are a Hot Topic, and this is a Saturday Night Live skit, but it is the Target lady and the Hot Topic girl. And the Target lady, I don't know if you can still get. The Hot Topic girl went live again last night or this morning. I believe she's on there right now, but I'm not positive. And they're on sale for $9. But if you're looking for not Hot Topic exclusives, but maybe something from Box Lunch, which is the sister store, their regular pops are on sale for $7.53, whereas Hot Topic is $9 for regular pops and much more for exclusives. Just giving you my shopping knowledge because I do a lot of it. All right. Ouch! Ouch! The cat. You did that the other day, and I tried to pick you up, and you wouldn't let me, so I'm ignoring you now. This is me ignoring you. You cannot have my pop. She's so adorable. She's trying to reach up to get up here, and she's just not doing it. I know. Mommy loves you. Okay, this pop you've seen recently. I ordered Woody the Woodpecker to go with my cartoon pops because there's been a lot of cartoon pops released that are that I'm very nostalgic about, that I watched a lot in my childhood, and I was so excited to order this, and it came, and I pulled the paper back from Hot Topic. Hold on, please.
There's the mud.
You can't look over there because you'll hurt your little eyes. Don't look up. This is what we're doing, if you're wondering. We are just, there's people right there. You can't see them, but they're looking at. There could
Playing with your pops.
Yes, that's what we're doing. I love you, little lady. I do. She just took some of my lipstick off. Here, can you be a good girl and sit? Here, let me get your pop. There you go. Can you sit on the dinner table? We won't eat here for a while anyway. Anyways, so I pulled the paper off, and it was a chase. So I was so excited because I got a pop from my childhood that is a chase, and it was awesome. Oh boy. Okay, so this now is going to be my favorite ad icon. People are probably thinking it's, oh, I don't know. Bye, Cal. People are probably thinking it's, what are the ad icons? Captain Crunch, the Twinkie Kid, Tony the Tiger, and I own most of those except Tony. But This is my favorite because she's elegant. She's not pushing sugar all over you and your children, but she will fly you to the moon and then down into Singapore. This is the Singapore girl for Singapore Airlines. And I was able, box. This is inside a protector. I was able to buy her from a young man in Singapore, and I was just so excited. You could only get her, I believe, in the store or the area where you get your tickets for Singapore, or maybe from, you know, when you're on the plane, they push them down. Would you like a pop or a drink? Both, please. Okay, so now we're coming to my favorite Walking Dead pop, TWD. This pop was pulled. I think everything was pulled from this young man. He lost a TV show. He lost a lot of stuff because somebody told a lie. And as far as the Me Too movement, I am #MeToo, but the person who tried to ruin his life may have been in that category, but I knew in my heart it wasn't from him. I interviewed him. He, I just had this. I look at people and I make of them what I will, and this person didn't come off like that. And as it turns out, he was innocent, and he got his TV show back, and he'll be at Comic-Con next year, and his name is Chris Hardwick from The Talking Dead. But it's still a Walking Dead show. And where are our pops from Fear the Walking Dead? Will there be pops of them? Will there be pops of the Whisperers? Why are they so scary? And why did they kill that gorgeous young man they killed on the finale of the half season? I was very upset. Very, very upset. But, that's just me. I'm upset a lot. But this is Chris Hardwick. If you feel differently from him, I'm sorry. This is the way I personally feel, and you're more than welcome to write down what you feel about him if you feel strongly. But anyways, The Walking Dead, Chris Hardwick. Oh yes, SDCC 2018, and this did come out after that. Okay. Now, everybody needs I love this pop just because. It doesn't have to be anything that is, tied to anything else you own. This is from a movie called Kubo, 2 Strings. And his name is Monkey. And I bought him just because he was the cutest pop on the shelves that day. And if I'd seen him online, I would have bought him then, because I just can't get over how absolutely adorable he is. There's 3 pops in the set, and I wouldn't even consider buying them because they don't interest me. But he, again, is another situation, and I just really thought he was just done so well. The sculpt is really well done. I don't know if you can tell, his coloring is a very, very light, kind of violet, but very light. And then, of course, his face is that pink that some monkeys do have. And we'll just ignore his purse, or whatever it is. Okay. I talked about nostalgia when I talked about the Woody Woodpecker pop. This nostalgia here pulls heartstrings left and right for me, and I'm showing you the black and white version because this is how, and is the only way, my mother pretty much ever saw Lucille Ball she and I would sit down every day practically when I was home and watched I Love Lucy over and over and over. Our favorite episodes were when they got on the train and went to Hollywood to meet all the wonderful stars. And to me, because I was a bit younger when I started watching it, to me, they were going from New York to Hollywood on a train, and I wanted to go to Hollywood and go from Hollywood to New York on the way home. Although that, I think that didn't go real well. Anyways, so this is the black and white Lucy in Factory, a Barnes & Noble exclusive, and I just want to say, Mom, if you're watching or if you're anywhere in the house, this is for you. I feel like I'm accepting an Academy Award. I'm not. Okay, I showed you my favorite 2-pack, which was one animal and one human being. And now I have my favorite 2-pack of Pops that are both animals. And I actually just gave one of these away. This is a Pop in the Box special of Pongo and Perdita. And they are just as cute as can be. Of course, they are from 101 Dalmatians, which is one of the best Disney animes out there. I think they're adorable. I would love to be in the middle of 101 Dalmatians as long as they were puppies. I probably couldn't breathe and would be dead before anybody found me, but it would have been of happiness to be in among so many puppies. There you go. I have one last pop. I don't know anything about this animation. I don't care to know anything about this animation. The only thing I need to know is this is the funniest pop of the year to moi, to me. And it is a person called Alphonse Elric with kittens. Who doesn't love a handful of kittens and some kind of, I don't know, robot-looking thing? There's even a kitten over here that's fallen out of his little thing. Far be it for me to open it up and put him back, because that guy's kind of scary. But I love this pop. This is my favorite funny pop of all time right now, of 2018. And thank you, dear. So those are my favorites of 2018. Bill, is there anything you want to add? Is there a pop that...
No.
Of course there is, Bill.
No, my favorites are Godzilla.
Why are you even here?
Because I'm here for my book.
That's what it was.
I'm the purdy one.
Well, I've taken 43 of your minutes that you'll never get back. Also, I need to tell you what the prize for this month is. It's already the first of the month. And I usually would have told you back on the day we had the live chat to draw, but I didn't, so I forgot. I am giving away, I thought something moved right there, and I knew it wasn't the cat. I'm giving away, first let me fix my hair, it's been bugging me the whole time. Okay, well that didn't help. The number 2, this is the number 2 box that it's ever come out of Loot Fright. Yes, I did buy 3 again, but I'm pretty sure I have remedied that problem. The boxes aren't in the greatest condition. We have not opened them, although it looks like the tape has been pulled. It's one of those round seal things, but we didn't do anything to any of it, and I don't think there's anything breakable in there. No. So anybody who wants one of those, if you don't know what's in it and you do want to know, then you need to look for my Loot Fright crate unboxing. It probably says Loot Fright unboxing. It'll say Loot Fright something or other. And So I'm giving away a brand new one of those to one of my lucky subscribers. And I am also saying that this is open to the US and probably Europe. There's certain countries I cannot send to, but if you are in a European country, especially UK, France, those type of places, you are welcome to enter this drawing. Don't think I'm playing favorites, because I am not, except with my money. I have sent a couple pops to places like the Philippines, and it cost more than the pop itself, and the pop was $30. Almost 3 times that. I can't do that, obviously. So anyways, that is my reasoning. I have told people personally, and of course during a live chat, that I can't do that. So please don't ask, don't beg, don't make me feel bad. The reason I do the UK, it's a bit cheaper, and because it's small, it's not small, but it's not heavy, it'll be less expensive. So that is what I have going today. And of course, in a week and a half, I will have a surprise prize, and the day of the drawing and the live. It'll be the last Saturday of the month, or if that Saturday is like way towards isn't like within 4 or 5. Never mind. It's the last Saturday of the month. And I will also probably have, like I did this past giveaway, just some stuff that I have found in boxes that I didn't want. And I put a bunch of stuff together and pulled a winner. We could not go to the post office today because it's a holiday. But I will drag Bill out of the house, kicking and screaming, with lots of packages to go in the mail tomorrow. Okay, you guys, I am the Funkaholic.
And the Funkaholic too.
And we're saying,
Hasta la vista,
baby.